Here's something that should shock you. Did you know 70% of employers expect you to negotiate your salary offer? But here's the real kicker. Fewer than 40% of candidates actually do. That 30% gap right there is costing great candidates like you tens of thousands of dollars. What makes it even worse, it is not just from the initial offer. It's actually compounded throughout your tenure, each review, raise, and promotion. This mistake follows you. So, what can you do? Let me show you. Jen was not the first choice. The hiring manager's first pick had come in with a number that was just way too high. And even though he had great connections for growing the company in his division, he was too far over their budget, or so they said. So, Jen got the call instead. And after successful negotiation, Jen walked out with an offer for even more than the first choice was asking for. Sound impossible? Here's exactly how she did it. One part of her plan was borrowed from an FBI hostage negotiator. And the specific number she came back with is going to change how you think about this forever. You'll want to stick around for that. I'm Christy Williamson. I've spent over a decade as a recruiter, making offers for employers in some cases, and coaching candidates throughout the process. I've seen up close what works and watched what costs candidates the offer before they even get started. Today, I'm sharing strategies that work, so negotiation isn't something to fear, avoid, or leave to chance. Here is one common mistake most get wrong about salary negotiation. They think the first offer is the final offer, believing that the powers behind closed doors have the candidate's best interest in mind and came up with the most advantageous offer for a win-win scenario. In truth, it's not. It's very often the opening move, an invitation to the table. You should always negotiate. Every hiring manager worth their title builds a range into that number. They expect you to come back with an ask. The best candidates always do. And honestly, when a top qualified candidate doesn't negotiate, managers really take notice. It tells them something about how that person will handle pressure from a client, from upper management, a difficult situation on the job. It is a quiet test, and most don't even factor this final step as a part of the process. Instead, they think that everything's over. They've got the job, so the offer is the best the company can or will do. I'll say it again. You should always negotiate. Always. Because when you accept the first number without it, you are almost always leaving money on the table that compounds over every raise or promotion for the rest of your time there. Now, the other mistake is to swing too far the other way. Knowing the importance of negotiation, when the offer actually comes, they try to negotiate on the spot. Don't do this either. Let me tell you an easy way to start the negotiation. When they call, be genuinely excited. Because you should be. This is great news. All of your hard work to get to this point is paying off. Before accepting or making an ask, say something like, "I'm really excited about this. Can I have until Thursday to review the full package?" They will almost always say yes. And that pause? That's where your power actually lives. Use that time to pull up your initial company and position research. Or do this homework now. Pull salary data from Glassdoor, LinkedIn Salary, Payscale. Know what the market looks like and where it's projected to go. Now, before we get back to Jen's story, one very important note. Don't be the first to give a number. Let them show their hand first. If you name your ceiling and they accept it on the spot, you just found out you were worth more. We'll look at how to answer this in a minute. Now, Jen, her offer came in at $92,000. She wanted more, but she did not come back with a round number. And this is where the FBI negotiator piece comes in. Chris Voss, in his book, Never Split the Difference, talks about the power of specific, precise numbers. Round numbers feel like guesses or an estimate of what you would like, not what you need. Precise numbers feel calculated. Jen came back asking for $94,225. Not $95,000, not $94,000. $94,225. Every number traceable, every ask justifiable. And before she even said another word, that number told them everything they needed to know about the quality of who they were hiring. Someone who does their research, someone who knows their value, and who is precise under pressure. They came back with $100,000 plus bonuses. Her research uncovered an additional need they had. She showed how she could meet it as well. She had the required certification, so they offered her more. She won with an offer greater than she even imagined. They won by filling 2 positions with 1 person. With her coming on, they could close a second opening and save them over $20,000. Jen met 2 very real needs they had. That is what preparation won her. Now here is the perfect way to sabotage a negotiation. When asked how much a candidate is expecting an offer for, an amateur negotiates like this: I need at least $92,000 or I am walking. That is not negotiating. That is an ultimatum. And ultimatums damage the relationship before day 1 even starts. Now here's exactly how to answer when asked to give an answer to the question of, how much are you looking for? The professional version sounds like this: I am genuinely excited about this role. Based on what I've seen in the market and the 8 years I have spent building exactly the kind of book of business you shared you're looking to develop, I was hoping we could talk about something in the $95,000 to $100,000 range. Is there flexibility with the offered rate? Same ask, completely different energy. One starts a confrontation, the other starts a conversation. Here's what you want to really think about before walking a negotiation. Really appreciate this. They chose you. Out of every resume, every interview, every person they considered, they decided you are the right fit. You're not asking for a favor. You're there to finalize a deal between 2 parties who both want it to work. And when the moment comes, negotiate with confidence. Not cockiness, confidence. This comes when you prepare well, research thoroughly. It truly matters. You've earned your place at the table. Now own it. You now know what 70% of employers expect and what most candidates never do. That is your advantage. Use it. If someone you know just got an offer and shared that they're not looking forward to negotiating, send this to them right now. It could be worth thousands of dollars to them. The complete system, Jen's full story, the preparation steps, and negotiation strategy to make your own is in the book. Link is in the description, or check out the full masterclass on how.